Good afternoon. My name is Ann Pruitt, and I want to thank everybody here for coming to the Red Barn Spring Luncheon. And I want to thank everyone at the Red Barn for letting me talk to you all about what the Red Barn means. The Red Barn is my favorite place on earth and has been ever since 2014 when I was 7 years old. That's when I started going to the Red Barn on Sunday afternoons for a beginner group class called Horse Sense. We met in the upper barn and started learning about horses from Troy, our big plastic horse. We learned about the different parts of the horses and how to measure their height. Then we got to be around the live horses. That's when the first time I was ever around horses, and I loved it. We learned about how to be respectful of horses and their boundaries. Like some don't want to be touched on their faces, and some don't want to be rushed on their necks. And they all love when I bring them peppermints. Also, you don't want to walk up to a horse. You want to walk up to a horse calmly, confidently, and friendly, where they can see you. And you pat a horse on its back the whole time when you are walking around and behind. When we learned how to groom and tack horses, and the most fun things we did at horses were we gave the horses different hairstyles for their manes and for their tails. And we even painted a horse. The whole time I couldn't wait to ride a horse. It was 9 months later when I first started having my own weekly lesson and started actually riding horses at the Red Barn. Almost every lesson started the same way, and it still does 12 years later. Alexis, my instructor, tells me which horse I'll ride, what skills we're going to work on, and I'll groom and tack the horse. Then I get to do my favorite thing on earth, ride my horse. At first, I needed 4 people at my lessons to help make sure I was safe and comfortable on the horse. And my instructor, Alexis, she's always been with me, Connor, Polito, and 2 sidewalkers. It took a team of 4 to teach me how to walk and to steer the horse. Now, I not only walk and steer my horse by myself, I always trot without a sidewalkers or leaders. It's just Alexis in the middle of the ring, my horse, and me. That's when I feel the most confident, calm, and free. The happiest I ever am. Everything about the Red Barn is based on faith, hope, and love. I also have learned about faith, hope, and love because I have been a student there. It's hard for me to imagine God in heaven, but I know the Red Barn is the closest thing on earth. And I know that God made all of us and all the animals, and He loves us because He made us. I even lost some of my favorite horses and told them goodbye before they passed away. I know that I'll see these horses like Mac and Daryl one day in heaven. The 2 most important things in life are loving God and loving others. I've learned more about heaven and faith in God because of the Red Barn. The Red Barn has taught me about hope. And at the beginning of each semester, Alexis and I together set goals. Some are writing skills goals, and some focus on my autism. Some goals are hard, like sitting at the trot, which is what I'm working on right now. And it's harder than posting at the trot, which is also hard. The horse and I have to work together well as a team, and it's so fun. Being at the Red Barn has taught me that I can learn to do hard things there, so I can also do hard things at school, at home, anywhere. I just need to listen, to try a little bit at a time, and practice a lot. I'll remind myself, most people, even my brothers, did not trot on a horse, but I can. The Red Barn gives me confidence and the hope that I can do hard things in the future. The thing about love in the Red Barn is that I do love it. I love being there with everybody and the horses. Together, the horses and the people there have taught me how to love better. Alexis has taught me how to read the horse's body language. This has helped me read people better, which can be hard for me. Then I know when to help, encourage, and hug, and to be a friend. Everybody at the Red Barn shows me so much love and encourages me every time I'm there. I hope to show my friends and family too, the same love too. I'm so thankful for the Red Barn, for the horses, for the people there, and for the donors. I love spending time there. My weekly lesson on Thursday afternoon from 3:30 to 4:15 is the best part of the whole week. I sometimes dream about the barn at night. So I'm even there in my dreams, and those are my favorite dreams. I know that the friends that I've made who ride at the Red Barn and the other students who ride there too are also thankful for the horses, for everybody there, and for the donors. So we all thank you for coming to the Red Barn Spring Luncheon today and for letting me share with you about my favorite place on earth that is a little bit of heaven too.